Hey, what's up? We're gonna make eggs today. Show you how to make my omelet. I put on a lot of your meal plans, so this is how I make it. If you want to try out the same thing. Okay, first off, get yourself a food scale, because if you're my client, you're gonna be weighing some food for a little while. Turn the stove top on here. We're gonna use a little bit, like half a tablespoon of coconut oil to kind of, liquidate the pan. Here's 4 eggs in here, 4 egg whites, and I like to throw my kale in there. And then that's about it. I also do put like probably a teaspoon of oil in there so it doesn't foam up like crazy when you blend it. So, and our blender's really cool. So. Pretty much all you do, you're just gonna dump it in the pan. I like to put a lid on top right here, just so it kind of cooks through a little bit faster. I'll come back in probably about 10-15 seconds and stir that around, because make sure it doesn't foam up so I don't really have a fluffy omelet. So, just gonna stir it around in here. Make sure the oil gets through. Do your dishes. The wife will like you, so I always do the dishes in my house. So that's gonna cook. So what I like to do is I have a mozzarella almond cheese over here, like 3 ounces, and then I'm also gonna shred some chicken on top of the omelet. I don't necessarily like to fold it over all the time, but what I'll do, you'll see in a second, is throw that on there, throw the chicken in there, put that on there, and then let it kind of melt and everything. So we'll get back to that in a second. Okay, so now I flipped it and I didn't make a mess. So I turn it off at that point and that'll cook itself. And then you got about 2 ounces of chicken. I'm gonna shred this on here. You don't have to use your hands, it doesn't matter. Actually, yeah, you're gonna have to use your hands. Why? Just because I want you to wash them afterwards. So like, yeah. Okay, so then we have almond cheese. We're just gonna dump this on here too. I like a lot. I'm addicted to cheese, and almond cheese has been my replacement because it doesn't have any fat and it doesn't. We all know that conventional dairy is pretty much poison. So don't want anyone to die from our meal plans. Cover it again. Leave that plate there because you can put the omelet on there and eat it. So yeah, that's how I make my omelet. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done, but you guys have to make your own. You can't eat mine. I mean, this protein is pretty much no good to you without a lot of vegetables, in my opinion. And let's just put it that way. So we're gonna dump the stuff like here. I like to shred it a little bit, and then just nice and fold it inside like that. And there you go. You can, I like Cholula personally, or you can use whatever you want for an omelet. You can throw some peppers in there. Green, yellow, red, whatever, spice it up. Make yourself a little bit happier than just eggs and chicken.